Hello everyone, my name is Faz Ibrahim.
And my name is Ezekiel Emmanuel Audu.
Welcome to our presentation. Project Brief, design a digital learning platform for local audience. So in this project, we focused on designing a digital learning platform for people who want to learn tech skills or who want to further what they already know in tech. Now, we've started with the research phase, of course, and then we carried out surveys to make sure that we hear and we get insights from users in a large scale, because that's one of the main things we looked at from the surveys. So we got lots of insight from people, and most of the insights majority of our participants also chose. All of that was gotten from the surveys. And then we also had the main problems with learning your skills online, and majority of the skills in demand, the skills people actually want to learn and why they would actually learn these skills. That took us to we also had our interview questions, because as far as we also took surveys, we also took interviews, and then we made sure that our questions were open-ended questions whereby we could empathize with the users and understand their problems and their pain points, so that we could also add that in other phases of this project. We also created personas of two user groups. The first one being a married woman with children and having to go through her pain points, her concerns, her goals, and her interests. And with this, we were able to gather an empathy map of what she thinks, feels, says, and does. Now, the second user group here is a student, which is Chima Uchenna, who happens to be an international online student in the university. And then we were able to get his goals and his interests, his pain points, and also as well as his concerns with this persona. And with this, we're able to also get his empathy map. So with all of these, we're able to actually center our focus, actually understand what exactly are we focusing on and what kind of pain points and problems are we solving with this project. Now, this took us to going through a comprehensive competitive audit where we audited Coursera, Udemy, LinkedIn Learning, and Duolingo, which happens to be an indirect competitor. We went through different sections where we had the strengths of the competitors, the weaknesses of the competitors, and the opportunities, how we could equally be better and how we could also be different from these competitors, in a positive way, certainly. Then it took us to the define phase where we're able to gather our problem statement, our goal statement. Then we were able to gather our affinity maps or make an affinity mapping from insights that we got from the research phase, and we're able to define it into smaller groups where we could focus our strengths on. And there we have the value proposition. So this took us to having a value proposition, and then with this we're able to actually center the features that our own app would have, our own platform would have, that other platforms do not possess, and the reasons why people will choose our own platform to other platforms out there in the market. So Ezekiel will continue from here.
The ideate phase. We launched the phase with an information architecture showing all the screens or pages of the app. We just did this so we can get a solid foundation or a solid ground on what we are designing. Then we moved on to the user journey, showing the actions, the task lists, the feelings and improvement opportunities. The actions like registering for the app, selecting a course, enrolling for the app, and finding a mentor. Then in tasks, the user have to complete their action. If I'm getting that right. Exactly. And the feelings during the task, then the improvement opportunities. This is just a basic movement of the user flow. Speaking of user flow, this is the user flow of the app from start to finish. Then we decided to create a task flow for registering or logging into the app. Then the design phase. We firstly created a logo for the app. Then we started the design phase with a digital wireframe of the app. So we just did a basic layout of some screens and followed the user flow. We created a low fidelity prototype for the app. Then we finished it up, then designed a high fidelity prototype also. We have a design system, the colors, the fonts that we used, but we're yet to put that in. Then the test phase. The test phase is still in view. We're almost done with it. We're still working on the app. So thank you.